Welcome to the Mindset Chick podcast. If you are looking to stop settling and want to gain the clarity and confidence to manifest the life and biz of your dreams, then this show is for you. I'm your host, Kristi Dear, sharing with you simple yet powerful and effective mindset tips that will allow you to attract more abundance, prosperity, and success into your life. So get ready, get excited, and let's go manifest some amazing things together. Hey, and welcome back to the Mindset Chick podcast. I am so happy to have you here. And today we're going to be talking about how to keep a positive, uplifting mindset when you're faced with maybe a setback, adversity, challenge, something like that. So if you guys are following me on social media, Facebook or Instagram, you might have seen that when I came back from Miami, from a trip with my beauty company in Miami, I actually went straight to the ER. That was at the end of February. And I had to go to the emergency room because I was having some pain in my stomach on the trip and it got worse. And I got to the airport and it was so bad. I literally fell to my knees. I didn't know how I was going to make it on that flight, but I just knew that I wanted to be home. You know, I wanted to fly home and then I wanted to go to the ER, the emergency room, as soon as I got off the airplane. That's how bad it was. But I knew I could make the flight, but it just hurt. I really didn't know what was going on. And so I went to the emergency room. They couldn't find anything. A few days later, I went back. They still couldn't find anything. And so to make this long story short, I was sitting here feeling like I had a setback. As you know, like I'm very active. I work out a lot. On our Miami trip, my husband and I were bike riding. I go to the gym very, very often. I try to go, 5-6 days a week or walk in between, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. It was frustrating me because I was having pain and I felt like I was having a really huge setback. I didn't understand why this was happening. But then again, I was like, okay, God, okay, universe, this is you telling me to be still, maybe to be quiet, maybe to let go. And yeah, I finally went to a doctor who decided that I had something wrong with a previous hernia surgery and that I had actually probably, with lifting weights and working out, I'm lifting very, very heavy weights, which I love to do, but I've probably torn that area and I could possibly have some other hernias. So I recently had surgery. And he actually repaired one hernia and found 2 more hernias. So, bottom line to this whole long story about me is that I have been resting for what feels like an eternity to me, because the one thing that somebody could say to me is like, you need to rest, you need to sit, you need to be still. That's extremely hard for me because I'm a very active person. And so I thought this podcast would be very fitting for, how do you keep this positive mindset when you feel like you have a setback? I mean, here I am eating healthy, working out very often, enjoying going to the gym, meeting new friends, having that part of my daily activity, to now literally just tying my shoes or putting on my socks or getting out of bed is really difficult for me. It's something that I have been working on and been going through. And so I just thought that I would share it with you, some tips and things that I have done. And you could take some of these tips and tools and you could use them too. And maybe you're going through something now. Maybe you've gone through something in the past. And like I've mentioned before, life is a series of ups and downs, highs and lows. And it's really learning about not trying to control everything, but it's controlling our response to what's going on in the world or to ourselves that's going to make or break our state of mind, our quality of life. But before I start and really dive into this episode, I'm going to start with our Mindset Chick mantra that we've been saying at the beginning of every episode. And this month, I want to change it up. I want to say something different. I love to say this mantra. And so I thought, why not change it up? And it'll be very fitting for this month and the months to go. So here we go. I am receiving now. I am receiving all of the wealth, health, blessings, and prosperity that the universe has for me now. I'm going to say it one more time. I am receiving now. I am receiving all of the wealth, health, blessings, and prosperity that the universe has for me now. And so it is. So what do you do when you find yourself in a situation like myself, or in a different situation where you feel like you're having this setback? You feel like you're on point and you're working so hard and you are so close to manifesting that goal, and that you've been really working on your mindset and changing your subconscious beliefs, and you've been tapping and you're so close, and then it feels like a setback. How do you continue to stay positive and not let it affect you? This is what has helped me over the past, it's actually been over a month now since I've had to rest. So it's been like the end of February since I have been having to lay low and rest. And it's almost been a month since my surgery. So I'm starting to, walk and feeling better. And I'm actually able to start really exercising in May. So I'm still taking it easy, but just trying to stay healthy and active. So I feel like it's been like a long time for me. I'm ready to feel, 100% and get back to normal. So one thing that has really, really helped me really change my life and keep my mind positive and not letting this get me down, because guys, there were a lot of things I had to miss out on. One of my best friends' birthday, I had to miss the big birthday party. They were all running a 5K together. I had to miss it. I got to see all the pictures of everybody together going out and celebrating. I've had to miss a lot of events and see, my family and my friends going out and letting me know, hey, I miss you. But seeing them and just sitting around, it was a little tough. And to be able to do that, what I did that really, really has helped me have a very positive outlook and say, you know what it is. Things happen. And for some reason, this happened to me, and I just need to rest and do what I can while I'm resting, get caught up on a good book, have more time to visualize, meditate, catch up with old friends, talk on the phone, things that we hardly ever do anymore, right? It's all text. So I just tried to flip the script a little bit. And every morning when I woke up, and I still do, I would wake up with this tummy pain. It was so hard to get out of bed for so long. And I would just say, okay, Kristi, before you get up and focus on the pain, on the perceived setback, you're going to think of things that you're thankful for. And I know I've mentioned this before on these episodes. I've encouraged you guys to think of 3 things. Well, I started telling myself 5 things. So I would lay in bed and think of the things that I'm so grateful for. I am so grateful and thankful that I have a business where I can work from anywhere. I can work from my bed. I'm my own boss. I don't have to ask for time off. And I don't have to worry about, the income coming in, because I'm still making money even if I take off. That was such a blessing to me. I'm so grateful and thankful that my husband is now retired. He can help me. He can take care of me, all because of this beauty business that I'm in. I mean, that's never been like that before. He used to work all the time. He used to travel all the time. It was me with 3 little kids. I mean, there was no time off. I had to still clean the house, figure out what's for dinner, and he's working long hours. It was difficult. I was just so grateful that I didn't have to stress or worry. That was a huge blessing, right? And I just thought about, gosh, I have a roof over my head. I have running water. I'm not 100% healthy, but overall I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful and thankful that my husband is so loving and supportive and taking such great care of me. I'm so grateful and thankful for my 3 kiddos. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of my friends that came over and brought us dinner, sent gifts. It was just incredible. I had so many people reaching out on social media, just asking how I was doing and wanting to see all the updates. So I just laid in bed thinking, wow, there are so many blessings that are happening here. And it really helped me from thinking about all the things that I was missing out on, or thinking about how far I had gotten in my exercise routine. I was at the point where I was lifting super heavy weights. Well, heavy for me, I was doing 15 to 20 pounds with my bicep curls, sometimes 25 to 30 pound dumbbells with chest press. And, I was just really pushing it with the mountain climbers and the burpees and running. I was able to start running again. And instead of focusing on, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to start all over again, I just really tried to flip the script and think of what I was thankful for. Think about what I did have in my life that was going right. And, how I can use this time to get caught up on a book or get a new book or finish working on my book that I'm still working on that will eventually come out. Take some time to learn about reels more because I've been doing more Instagram reels, learn more TikToks. I've been doing some of those. So I just tried to think about things that I could do, think about what was going right in my life, think about the blessings I already had instead of focusing on what I couldn't do, what I was missing out on, or how inactive I was. And it really made a huge difference. It really, really made a huge difference because when I saw the pictures of my family and my friends running the race and celebrating and me at home, not being able to participate, the first thought sometimes is like, why is this happening to me? But I thought how special it is that they can do that together. I'm so grateful and thankful that they are healthy. And they're sending me these pictures, letting me know how much they miss me and they wish I was here. And so I started focusing on how many people, how many friendships and blessings that I had with their friendship. I mean, it's a blessing to have friends like that. And I really flipped the script, and it's made a huge difference in this time in my life when I feel like it's been a setback. Because here's the thing, I haven't always thought like this. There have been times in my life where I've had other setbacks with my back. I told you where they told me I had some slip disc in my back and, I've sprained my ankle, and I didn't flip the script like I'm telling you now. Back then, I was a little bitter. I was like, why is this happening to me? Why isn't anybody else going through this? They're all having fun. I'm here alone. Woe is me. And it wasn't a very good place to be, obviously. And it didn't make me feel very good. I feel like, it wasn't being kind to my friends, to my family, because it was all about me. It was all about me. It was all about me. And I've chose this time to not make it all about me. It's not always about us, right? Flipping it around and really, really being excited and happy for other people, and just realizing that setbacks happen, adversity happens, challenges happens. It's not if, it's when. And it's like, what are you going to do about it? You're going to be bitter? You're going to complain? You're going to be upset? You'll make things worse? Or are you going to flip the script and think about what you do have going right? I talk to so many people on my team about this a lot when they're like, I'm so close to that goal. I'm so close. I just need, maybe some more customers, some more business partners. I just need a little bit more and then I'll get there. And they're focusing on the lack, what they don't have. And I encourage them to flip the script. Whatever we focus on expands. Whatever we bless grows. So bless all the customers you have right now. Bless all the clients you have right now. Bless all the business partners you have right now. Bless all of the wonderful friendships you have right now. Bless the health that you have right now. Focus on what you do have, what's going right, and it'll just make you feel better. And not only that, you'll probably see that you'll have more love flowing to you, more blessings, more prosperity, more love, and you'll feel a whole lot better than being down and out and focusing on the problems, the setbacks, the adversity. I'm really excited about May. I'm super excited about being able to get back in the gym, but I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm about to leave for Vegas soon with the beauty company that I'm in. I earned a trip to Vegas, and I may not be able to be as active as I have been in Vegas in the past, and that's okay. I'm just going to do what I can, one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm just going to focus on the fact that I'm excited that I get to go. I'm healed enough that I get to go. If I can't, be as active as I want to be, walk the strip, wake up early in the morning and run the strip like we usually do, or we have in the past, that's okay. I'm just going to make the best of it. And I want to read you this affirmation that I have. All negative thoughts, words, and actions are now withdrawn from my life. The results of all negative thoughts, words, and actions placed upon my life by others are now withdrawn. I am free to claim my good and to share my good with others now. And so it is. One more announcement I want to make before I wrap up this podcast is starting now, the Mindset Chick podcast is actually going to be airing every other Tuesday. So it's going to go from every Tuesday at 6 a.m. Central. It's going to change to every other Tuesday. Now, I do send out an email each morning as soon as the podcast drops. So if you're not on my email list, I would encourage you to get on my email list. You can just go to mindsetchick.com, get on my email list. You can get your free gift from me. The Magic 5 Morning Mindset will be delivered to your inbox. And that way you can stay on top of when the podcast will air. And you'll get that email 6 a.m. Central on the Tuesday that the podcast will air. And our next episode, which will be in a couple weeks, I'm so excited to announce one of my team members, one of my friends. She's joining us. She's going to be sharing her story about her challenge and adversity. I want to say a little bit about it, but I don't want to give it away. It's literally shocking what she has gone through and how she overcame all of this to create a life that she now loves. Her story just gives me goosebumps. It's so empowering. It's so uplifting. It's just so beautiful. I think about her, if she can do it, I can too. And you will not want to miss her story and hear what happened to her all at the same time and how she moved through that. And now she's able to support others to build their own freedom-based lifestyle and a lifestyle that they love. So I will catch you in a couple weeks. And remember, friend, to dream big, follow your heart, and never give up on you because you're worth it. Thank you for joining me today on the Mindset Chick podcast. I hope this show has you waking up every morning excited about the new manifestations you have created in your life. And if you would honor me with a 5-star review over in iTunes, I will happily enter your name in my Mindset Chick swag giveaway. Make sure you add your name to the review and I will reach out to you if you're the winner. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Be sure to visit me at mindsetchick.com for past episodes and more gifts that will help you to manifest your dreams into reality.